right, good evening. Welcome to Sports in Chi and Silver Network on TikTok. Kumsa, the money man. Weekend in Kumsa see from Atletico ne Fenerbahce hanko 4+ Chelsea. But in Kumsa my FS car. But I say odds na any member. Kumsa once a man prepare for Nsenka. Friday me Saturday me can once a man then come na me nyama me can once internet ni e buy me bachelor. Na code me BWAAD14C. Na chese eje no home na ewo intentano so pa. Of course se obe the champion Facebook ni ade atimu se. Ye de to home bibia 8 me ye. Nti omo a omo tie ye no de womo FSK. Show a shirima bibia 8 me fine. Kumsa the money man Daroma. Kumsa matches na baso weekend no. Yeah, Connie saying, yeah, funny saying. Who's the last time I make us say one of the teams for me, maybe him said this year on Premier League, you know, it's my friend Manchester City. Yeah. And interestingly, this week where the new signings are performing City. Of course, because Tijanirendis, everybody's talking about this boy. Ryan Cherky, Obiaka Ryan Aidnuri, Obiaka Nasem, goalkeeper from James Trafford, and that was Manchester City. You see, Pep Guardiola is a smart man. Now the smartness Bakuni in hiring Papa Efrano Peppa in Lindes from Jurgen Klopp's Gegenpressing, it changed the mode of Man City. Or a game generally. Man City are possessive oriented. By a game, the Man City about 58% against Wolves. But almost share 4. Into meaning say, and your possession and here at City. Here Pep Guardiola. You see, there is this philosophy. Mema Koine, Mijidi say, possessive oriented football is meaningless unless translated into goals. And winning points. Possessive-oriented football is meaningless unless translated into goals and points. Yeah. What's I saying? About 80%. You about 20%. You know, a winning game. At the end of the day, baby says, "Why in a winning game?" You know. Into no, say Guardiola appointing a new method, and that's almost what's the philosophy in Kakra. A beautiful game, the ball, but then the basis of the philosophy, and your possession. And now Man City this time, we new altogether. Wow. A proper scout Nama City signings in the fire that weekend. Yes, I think the scouting team is so idea because in changing the managerial, the backroom staff, our point say our own Koloture, former Liverpool and City centre back. Former Arsenal centre back. No aside for Peppa Lindes, can the team no. And a brow bring on board idea from the different philosophies. Because Colo Touré, Ebwanda Sanvenga, Ebwanda Roberto Mancini at City. And then Peppa Lindes, any Jurgen Klopp, Juma. And then in recent times, we all the time favorite to win the Premier League, Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. The philosophy now, once upon a time, Liverpool crowd, the league in 2020. The man who brought that philosophy is now with a City team. And that makes them stronger this time. Wow. So they are winning. Me, I see them winning. And me, I see them winning. Only that it is the Premier League. But I don't see like there will be enough and also changes by in City setup in this year. So City still after day one. I see City. Yeah. What happened to Arsenal and Manchester United? Manchester United, young credit say Papa Efrano, Ruben Amorim. This time there is belief at Manchester United. GDN. The belief is that GDN and Manchester United no any. Also about Trebak, Lenny Euro, Luke Shaw, and our branch of friend Matthias de Ligt at the center. And Matthias de Ligt, little by little, I saw recapture the best form. Form na yedi hunu at Ajax at the age 18. I know a captain at Ajax, and they with Matthias de Ligt. Lenny Euro Oba with huge fee. Over 50 million pounds, not the signing of Manchester United. And before Man United, that team all pay Lenny Euro. And I said, team only Lenny Euro, Real Madrid. Yeah. But Manchester United, they are smart. So I'm going to Lenny Euro by. But last season, who the best of him? Because of injuries. Yes. But this season, it looks like game on the Arsenal boy, you a comfortable and workaholic Lenny Euro. Look, sure, he said what try say defensively or a solid going forward to or at this a bite to the attacking play. But Arsenal also a very good at game management. Game management ne say manager friend Mikel Arteta ebo flat four no enuni obo Benjamin White at number 2 at right back. Now instead of obo Miles Lewis Kelly no, or say Miles Lewis Kelly a very good power going forward, but defensively no, our player or no bet me abo at number 3, but a more defensive edge in Calafiori.
No, he's a proper centre back.
Yes, he's a centre back
who loves to join the attack.
Join the attack when they are on offensive transition. It's Obo Calafiori. Say Calafiori no was left back. And no one. Say Manchester United air attack with Brian Mbeumo. Calafiori air ho. Say Man United air attack with Mateus Cunha. There is Brendan Frederick Ben White. Now already the best centre back pair currently Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. Arsenal already. Into my Arsenal game no more for a back four. Now in the middle, Obo Martins Zubimendi. Martins Zubimendi direct replacement for Thomas Partey. Now Obo Brent from Declan Rice. No say Obo Brent here in front of Martin Odegaard. But my worry and problem and then you know we're Manchester United. Man United ball offensive football no more than Team Arsenal. Arsenal were managing the game more. But all in all, Man United lose here. Somebody people were telling me say ball was a foul. May go and watch the goal again. Okay. It was never a foul.
Never foul.
Goalkeeper didn't do well in fisting the ball. At least one fist the ball now. Fist the ball with power. And found because everyone say hey ball. At least in case all the power, any born if you pull him. And besides, baby Ojina in the positions was wrong. And the Arsenal, a all-Russian defender, Calafiori edge, to score that goal. To go on a Calafiori share there, a well calculated and planned. But you for credit, and I say, yen discredit to goalkeeper, from Alte by Indir. Who say in literature, you were a mwedri and be a friend hey. Na sahe no say real boy wontumi nye hay. That is why in literature I say make hay while the sun shines. And then you know yes Onana no enya de. Constantly who complain say wunye be na because of Onana. And then you have more chance against Arsenal. Prove your worth so betumi ada. And look at what you've gone to do. And then you walk away. Manchester United fans are like, hey, we need a goalkeeper. And I likely say United will go into the market for a new goalkeeper and transfer window now. And
if that happens,
you
didn't seize the opportunity.
And it was Onana, you know. Onana already, they don't trust him. And when him the few Manchester United can't pay back. Secretly, they are talking to the hair again. Say, a bank critical, I prefer David De Gea in their goal post again. And which will also be a trick for manager for Ruben Amorim and Manchester United. So we can there media they understand that the combo and the telepathy between Mateus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo is a positive one. Now the midfield combo of Carlos Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes and also Boye and the back line, the back three are Man United, the boy and also one positive Manchester United. United faithfuls, there is hope. There is hope for the future.
But one has said possessive football is meaningless without points. Amorim lose 15 out of 28 Premier League matches. 28 Premier League matches or 27 possible points. Anyway, yeah. And last season
of team no way.
Medal,
Midstream. No, the team new year. And then you know transfers and who oversaw the transfers. Players not signing it was him. Mateus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo were his signings. Benjamin Sesko is on one preferred number 9. Into no players who disappointed. Obian disappointed. And this is the early days. First day in training and match day 1 in the Premier League. At least you could see say Amorim and Sano team no so. The preferred philosophy 3 back. 3 back no work here. The preferred midfield options 5 in the middle. Boy. Adia ba ko yes say who Amorim team them say in the game, no him say no. Ahmad could have played the right wing back, but so Ahmad no opebo no bobebre than tracking back and defend. In Zinkasna be you see one as weakness of Manchester United. Into started Diogo Dalot as right wing back, and also Boa Manchester United. But when we say Arsenal a defending more no they Ahmad Diallo ebaye just to pile on the pressure on team in front of Arsenal. What's a tactical brain? I think so going forward, no. Manchester United.
So there is hope for United.
Oh, there is hope. There is bigger hope.
People did not enjoy Jokeres.
Oh, Victor Jokeres. I mean, who you say? As a system in Ambuano. You see, Arsenal forwards, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, no. Omo the say. Moment they get the ball, omo per ball no more.
Together with Odegaard.
Yes. What I say? Or Odegaard, or Declan Rice, or Martins Zubimendi. Bukayo Saka and Martinelli. And they know Arsenal style over the time. The reason why Kai Havertz is flourishing more to say, Kai Havertz no air day on your striker, on your number 9. So no midfielder. On your mobile. But Jokeres, Tim Yawabobia from Brighton or started was Sweden, Bruma Pokana, Brighton, or Coventry, and so Sporting CP. And these clubs are going now. The style they say, near bra, na memembo. That is
a typical striker. To say
Bukayo time they so releasing or yenadie. Gabriel Martinelli time was so releasing or yenadie. At the bench, one bench, Leandro Trossard, Ethan Nwaneri. These are players they will create cook for their own selves and make sure somebody So Victor Jokeres maybe just maybe a new philosophy will favor him.
So Arsenal need to wave a new system to favor him.
Yes, and I think Onwa Jatum say this player is very good with 1v1. Say Onya player 1v1.
It's a bottom man.
But how do you then create this 1v1? It means as Onya more of creative angels in the team. And creative angels, players don't have to be too selfish. Martinelli, Saka,
they don't have to delay passes.
Those players, and this one would delay passes. And so Munya born and Tamna no would born out to make that is Nidia. Nidia is a bass in twin terms. Parker Bassano, Nayonko. That is the play of Victor Jokeres. And yes, I'll pay a bed in this season. Eddie Ama Victor Jokeres in the Premier League. So, besides, Obias Obaje number 14, the famed and the iconic number 14. Once upon a time, war by the outstanding player at Arsenal Football Club name in Daniel Theory Henry. Henry Shetton to the Obesha. And so we'll give you all. And so our numbers near good. Our numbers should match your outputs on the field.
But you can't talk about this weekend and take away Kudus Mohammed.
Kudus Mohammed created something, a rapport with Richarlison at Tottenham Hotspur. Exactly. And the Tottenham Hotspur team, the only missing piece in their jigsaw when they ball as the creative number 10 or the classic number 10.
After the injury of Madison.
Anyhow. And then you can't rely mostly on Kulusevski. Kulusevski, where past coaches now, coaches not at on the wide, where Kudus is not playing now. Kudus and Yen Mojo at the early season. Opening game 1-2 assists. And then the understanding between Ono and Richarlison there. But someone ebe finfia when the bet me soki ejina bo no so more. And that is why I name no say Tottenham Hotspur likely some basa near busy. Eberechi. And when they get Eberechi, when they look at this, Eberechi, Kudus Mohammed, Richarlison.
A front three.
Very good.
As a committee, Savino, the count, and
Savino, assistants, Pep Guardiola and Man City go so many didn't go because on per squad quality and depth. Because in the Manchester City in the wide areas, Omar Marmoush is a wide player, Ryan Cherokee is a wide player, and they know Jeremy Doku a wide player. So they need Savino in the addition, so that because the season is a marathon one, there is the Carabao, FA Cup, Premier League, there is the international affair, that is the European affair in the Champions League as well. And so we here, machines, we here squad quality, but why not? So because of the World Cup on the horizon,
more playing time.
Because Ancelotti will select players for Brazil, players who are in their moment. When you moment, Ancelotti will not invite you. And then name a movie no Omokaka. Into no Savino, so when you have a lot of game time at the club, a bed in so many collab to Brazil. And Oko Brazil, so I do Mundi Wagro, this Bede Amareya. That is the yellow and green. Yellow and green now. In Brazil, that is their national colors. They don't joke with their national colors. The Penta Campeão. Uko Brazil oka Penta Campeão. If you be a play every household, one person or a Penta Campeão, a 5-time champion. And it's easy for you to don the jersey of Brazil. In the Savinho, or who says or shop Brazil jersey now, I said if you edu.
Or you'll be looking for a team you will play more.
A lot of game time. And City will not guarantee you game time.
But Spurs,
and no cross some Mushka not to bench.
Yeah. Oscar Bob,
Oscar Bob, Oscar Bob, right back. Mateus Nunes at the bench. Gundo and Crowd will make him match day squad because they sweep pra. And they rolled the recruit pra. But look at the middle. Tijani Reinders and Nico Gonzalez. And this is Manchester City.
Yeah.
Bra.
You still believe them?
I still believe they are going to win.
After match day 1, early days yet. Chelsea draw.
Chelsea didn't early days yet. And the reason why I early days yet in the say, Papa and friend Oliver Glasner, I say your man credit to Crystal Palace manager. Your man credits cry. Do you know why? One, almost over against Team Chelsea. And over against Team Chelsea, no. Or double block, double mid block. And mid block no Adam Watson. And it will use. Recycle. That is the two players. And when opponents counter attack, and I say attack what they do is that they form double block to block with the wide players. It's in the wide areas about three back no about Magehi, Lacroix, and Richards. And in the other wide no about Munoz, and your friend Tyreek Mitchell.
Yeah.
Those are the players. Inti so Kopa Benya born pe Tyreek Michel and Magehi for me double pivots.
Two
moments are Pedro Neto Benya born. There is Munoz and a brother friend Richards for me. And a back line is off for me.
2 versus 1.
Yes, when you baby out the board befa.
Middle no so
it's when you baby it's where on the day player I'm working cry Kopama.
Yeah.
Ne statistics because make a Kopama because he's played via your touts and says we are Yaka players who do top by his parts because of the coach share the club World Cup. And it says about Chelsea, he's the face of this current Chelsea project. That is why Chelsea are number 10 years to say, and they knew you are the star player. But when the going got tough, now we hear Kopama Palm, Code didn't show up because of the system.
Yes, so Xavi Simons will be here because can match a match or no to put in tight spaces. And that is why Chelsea Football Club are making it clear say they still want the Xavi Simons boy. Because no boss teams,
Yes, and yeah, I must say I'm out for especially me. Me feel say my favorite Man City and Chelsea for the league. Me I don't see. I'm a Liverpool fan,
but I
don't see my own Liverpool. I don't see my own Liverpool.
Yeah.
I see Chelsea more than Liverpool.
Yeah.
But you know what? And then Chelsea Football Club, when the going gets tough, that's a Kopama any day. A player to replace Kopama heading. Estevan Villian,
yeah.
On the day of Bayern, you could clearly see South America. Jogo Bonito no ewonimu. And again, Andres Santos be replacing Enzo Fernandez. No, you could see there is that Brazilian play, Jogo Bonito. But Premier League no, he had different humble and tumble. And that humble and tumble no, Brazil when you should be gritty and gutsy. And so when you train your ding, that's why Florianville Tambourine.
Yes.
Of Bundesliga never. Until on the day, who's a Florianville or Tribaco or Communion on the day against Liverpool against Bournemouth. Yeah, man, play a
passenger.
Play a share.
Oluzu possession.
A kitty overworked or Baba medal, but Fields on the day was nowhere to be found. Into Chelsea there, too early. Definitely they will get Xavi Simons because Simons will say buy any city but on you're ready to call any of these teams. He is still ready to join the Chelsea team, and Chelsea team currently looks very attractive, and they have squad quality and depth. Memphis said too early, and yet team they are not to match up Chelsea. And believe you me, this weekend Chelsea will massacre West Ham. I know about the West Ham.
West Ham are going to 3-0 and Niabrio.
Yeah, they are now wounded Lions. And West Ham's one bigger problem, I always say, a manager, Graham Potter. He's the first coach I've been ever sacking.
Graham Potter.
And West Ham, here one club, there is, I call them the no-nonsense club, the Hammers. The no-nonsense because at a point in time, no more one man, or no, so going get stuff, they bring him in to save them. Your friend Sam Allardyce.
Sam Allardyce, yeah, big Sam.
Yeah, I call
him. About the traditional
you know what?
football.
I call him Mr. Keep Happy, Mr. Keep Me Up or Keep Happy. He is very good in keeping the teams up. That is the trump card. Oria obejo was this year. Into no Ubekaya. David Moyes at the West Ham team way. Ekwaji Europa League. The next season, what happened? Yes. So David Moyes crack way a European
Conference League.
And they David Moyes is Jen Kwanmaniko. Then what happens to Graham Potter? Potter is a why in the team now. Is the only goalkeeper one on number one. Hermanson from Leicester. Because only Hermanson no, only Hermanson yepa, and Hermanson able to replace Alphonse Areola. Meanwhile, last season Areola was number one for West Ham. Me on any given day, pedagogical I wear, I see Areola more than Hermanson. What kind of Areola? 2013, I was Turkey. Ebenezer's former time, and the 20 World Cup no. France team near G and the 20 World Cup. The goalkeeper was Areola. Into Areola crown, they are touting the same. And you be near they are touting the same. After Loris, no, on Uncle France number one. Ugo Lori, and Lori knew what number one. And can Mike Mignon, and a Chevalier, a wine, and no more friend, Bryce Sambamu, and no more friend number one. And can number one, Areola, but sometimes a Brabona, and sometimes in Siono say,
let's do a bit of Barcelona. Barca. Comfortable in Atletico disaster. Part to part. Or China have Madrid in common.
Atletico Madrid, bigger problem anywhere in the say. And then no more crowd most
But I weekend you last time
make Spanish football. I spoke said team I'm engineering the crowd Atletico Madrid and Amanka.
Okay.
Make us say where they are on bedi third.
We no draw now.
Third in the on bedi.
We no draw now.
Third in the bedi third no. But team I'm engineering and one. How can you or sign 6 players and some players not sign you almost every player started on the day against Espanyol. Alex Baena, David Hanko, your friend Ruggeri, those guys, so much philosophy and system na see
and so
why expose you at the RCD stadium in Espanyol. Espanyol one of those teams now. Almost system. Almost style. I
say frustrate you.
Potogum style. You can't read Espanyol. That is why Espanyol. Anytime you share Barcelona cry, Barca cry every. And those clubs, you play or more understand and also constantly
comfortable with the system.
Because somebody like Koke, constantly Koke has played Espanyol. He knows Espanyol better.
Yeah.
Obit Alexander Solot was signing from Villarreal. Last season, get to the end of the season, he was even your top scorer last season.
Yeah.
Until Alexander Solot and Julian Alvarez, would have done a good job.
Solid pair.
But why Alex Baena and Julian Alvarez? So, who said that? I said back a
Baena is number 10.
You see, I said your friend say understanding there was a palpable discord. There was the total disconnection between Baena and Julian Alvarez.
Should you ever talk about this on another day? Should Atletico sack I can't say Diego Simone if he fails?
They've already tabled managers. Say almost say this season might be his last, depending on what he will do. You see, Coach Wayno, with him. If we are saying now, saying Simone Inzaghi oko Saudi, no, just kakasia power.
Yeah.
Yeah, coach is like Atletico manager Diego Simeone. The owner Enrique Cerezo pays this man better than most of the coaches in the world.
Yet.
Or just but still no results in issue.
Barca, are they winning? Looking at them here,
I wasn't impressed. I'm not impressed with Barcelona.
After the 2 red
Though
cards,
my casa Barcelona will win the league and nothing changes. Real Madrid will be in the picture. Only that system and philosophy, where manner about fun term and a better where the trophy will go. But Barcelona are already in a different gear and they will win the league. And coach, Hansi Flick after the 3-0 win over Mallorca, he's not happy.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Because 2 red cards.
He's demanding more.
2 red cards. And red cards in a bantem. But Barcelona could have in their gear or in their mojo could have won by 7 and 8 against Mallorca. But Mallorca decided some more use pragmatic approach. And on Barcelona. Barcelona couldn't even penetrate those spaces, in behind.
But
and aside that, he took the brilliance of Lamine Yamal. No, they shared the 3rd goal. And do you know what happened? He was racially abused. Instead of person, yes. Instead of person, what should be said? Sasana tia dia, any way be would ya. And no, they share the third goal. But all in all, the total approach, any team play, no, I wasn't too impressed. That's my own basket.
Yeah. More to come on this very network. Don't forget to subscribe on TikTok. And I must say, you use a number sneak page or TikTok pa. And I must say, Muma in Kumsa. And it's a networking trend. We shall meet again. Bye bye.